On this episode of Gamer Wayne, what has Wayne catching flies? Let's find out. How's it going, everybody? Wayne here. We have more game chasing and more recent pickups in this video. Let's check it out. Same crap and prices you normally find out in Okinawa. Back in the junk section, nothing really interesting back here. Nothing really interesting here. I'm thinking about going home and drinking a Corona because I don't want to get it from touching this stuff. Nothing good at the first store, so it's on to the second. Yep, the Pippin's still here and I'm still not buying it today. Here's a few Super Famicom Juniors which you don't normally see. Too bad they're not boxed. And a healthy supply of Super Famicom consoles, but I already have one. Lots of uncommon cheap stuff here, which is nice. Here's a game that I almost bought, Xanac, but I ended up passing on this for $150. A decently priced PS1 console, but I end up passing on this too. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Off to the next door, hard off. Same old, I should have stayed at home. Some of these games have been in here since this store opened. Looks like this last store is a bust. I'm ready to go home. Here at the final store, and I feel like this trip is gonna be a bust. I walked through the store twice and I'm getting ready to leave, and that's when I look over and I find it. The Geoffrey Giraffe controller mixed in with a normal console. Wow. I cannot believe this right now. A Geoffrey Giraffe controller. Oh my god, dude! I'm crossing my fingers and hoping they don't catch this Geoffrey the Giraffe controller. Alright, first up I found some US Xbox 360 games at my local game store here in Japan, which is pretty cool. And these games were The Darkness, Call of Juarez, I hope I said that right, Fallout 3, Time Shift, Medal of Honor Airborne, and Grand Theft Auto 5. Now all these games were only 200 to 300 yen, and that's about $2 to $3. Up next are some Super Famicom games, and some of these I already have, but I have this picture that when I leave Japan, I'm going to find another collector in the States, and it'll be nice to have some extra games to be able to trade, you know, because they're so available to me and so cheap. So sometimes I pick up extra games just to have trade bait later on down the road. Games I found were Bonk's Adventure 2 for the Super Famicom, and this was less than $5. Rockman X or Mega Man X, and this game was less than $10. Raiden, which was less than $5. Another copy of Bonk's Adventure 2 for $5. Adventure Island for less than $5. Rockman X2 for less than $15. And Rockman 7 for just under $9. In the same store that I found the Super Famicom games, I also found a Dreamcast controller. This is the Millennium 2000 controller, and it was less than $5. Pretty nice find there. As some of you may know, my favorite game ever is Super Mario Bros. 3, and this particular item I've been looking for a few years now, and I had to order this one online, but I did that and it came in, and I am so happy to add this one to the collection. This is a McDonald's Happy Meal display. Back in the 90s you would go into McDonald's and this would be sitting there, and to display the toys that they had in the Happy Meals at the time. So this was a really cool pickup. I'm really happy about adding this one to the collection. And as you saw from earlier in the video, I picked up another N64 console. This one came bundled with the Geoffrey the Draft controller, and it was only $45 for the whole setup. And the Geoffrey the Draft controller is very hard to come by, and it can sell for about $200, sometimes more, sometimes a little less, but regardless, it's a very uncommon controller. And for $45, you can't beat that deal. And here's a closer look at that controller. Well, that's it for this episode of Game Chasing and Pickups. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to subscribe, and I'll be bringing you a lot more videos like this. Until next time, I'm Wayne, and thanks for watching.